Over the years, gaming has become a memorable experience that goes along with recreation, diversion, and amusement. Not only the gaming plot, characters, and weapons have become interesting, but the game duos have derived the attention of multiple players to teamwork. Welcome to Binge TV, and here are top 10 best video game duos. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to turn notifications on for more videos like this one. 10th place, Solid Snake and Otacon. Solid Snake is a character from the Metal Gear series created by Hideo Kojima and developed and published by Konami. He is depicted as a former Green Beret and a highly skilled special operations soldier engaged in solo stealth and espionage missions, who is then often tasked with destroying models of the bipedal nuclear weapon-armed mecha known as Metal Gear. Solid Snake and his best friend Otacon are great examples of true friends and partners who fight side by side to save each other's life. The bond between them is truly remarkable and unbreakable. Snake and Otacon are meant to be together in the game, and there comes a place when it seems like only one of them will survive, but they beat the assumption and survive together. 9th place, Master Chief and Cortana. Halo 3 is a 2007 first-person shooter game developed by Bungie for the Xbox 360 console. Master Chief is a cybernetically enhanced soldier as he battles the Covenant and the Flood. Master Chief and Cortana have a close relationship, which helps them work together in intense situations. The acquaintance between both of them is what makes their relationship strong. As the story of Halo progresses, though, it becomes clear to many gamers that the two have grown to care for each other more than what's expected of the typical relationship between man and his technology. These two make a tight-knit dynamic duo, beating the Covenant, the Flood, and any other alien being that threatens the human race. Cortana is instrumental in preventing the activation of the Halo installations, which would have destroyed all sentient life in the galaxy. Master Chief takes full advantage of Cortana's superintelligence as it gives him the chance to act fearlessly and bravely. Cortana hacks alien computer systems and decodes transmission. She speaks most of the first game's dialogue and serves as a talkative foil for Master Chief, as well as a way of relaying information and objectives to the player. 8th place, Mason and Woods. Alex Mason is the protagonist of Call of Duty Black Ops. Along with Woods, Mason believed himself to have been involved in the assassination of Fidel Castro in 1961. It was in Soviet detention at Vorkuta that Mason was made into a sleeper agent, and it was believed that he was involved in the assassination of JFK in 1963. Alex Mason and Woods get together to complete their mission. The duo made the assassination mission a mainstay in the series. Frank Woods first appears in Black Ops during the Castro assassination mission, but was later captured in Vietnam. He escaped the Hanoi Hilton and by 1975 was back in the CIA. By the 1980s, players are seeing an older Woods in his 50s, but it is evident from the trailer that this has not dampened his hot-headedness, stating that every mission the team goes on is illegal in front of the president. 7th place, Jack Cooper and BT-7274. Titanfall 2 is a first-person shooter video game developed by Respawn Entertainment and published by Electronic Arts. A sequel to 2014's Titanfall was released worldwide in October 2016 for Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. In Titanfall 2, players control Titans, mecha-style exoskeletons, and their pilots, who are agile and equipped with a variety of skills ranging from wall running to cloaking. Set in a science fiction universe, the story of Jack Cooper, a rifleman from the Frontier Militia, who bonds with his mentor's Titan BT-7274. Together, they embark on a quest to stop the Interstellar Manufacturing Corporation from launching a superweapon that is threatening to destroy the militia planet Harmony. 6th place, Lee Everett and Clementine. The relationship between Lee Everett and Clementine in The Walking Dead is a big reason why Lee, a university professor and convicted murderer, becomes a father figure to the young girl after he finds her abandoned by her parents. Their strong bond has made the game exceptional and enjoyable. Even though he starts out teaching her how to survive, she quickly learns how to defend herself and becomes equally helpful to him. Together, they fight intimidation and terrorization. 5th place, Arthur Morgan and John Marston. Red Dead Redemption is an action-adventure game developed by Rockstar San Diego and published by Rockstar Games. It's the second game in the Red Dead series and is set during the decline of the American frontier in the year 1911 and follows John Marston, a former outlaw whose wife and son are taken hostage by the government for ransom for his services as a hired gun. Arthur Morgan and John Marston are the two most memorable protagonists in Red Dead Redemption. The series is no exception with these two amazingly strong characters, and it's very hard to decide which one is the best among them, but together they are invincible. John and Arthur together complete missions in the open world environments within the set objectives. John's story and Arthur's journey strengthens the story and connection to different characters. Arthur is sensible, mature, and trustworthy, whereas John keeps changing through the character arc of personal development that causes us to form an opinion about him and then change it as we see him grow. 4th place, Drake and Victor Sullivan. The Uncharted series, created by video game developer Naughty Dog, features many characters. The series includes the video games Uncharted: Drake's Fortune, Uncharted 2: Among Thieves, Uncharted 3: Drake's Deception, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End, Uncharted: Golden Abyss, and Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, as well as a motion comic prequel, Uncharted: Eye of Indra. The game mainly features the adventures of treasure hunter Nathan Drake and Victor Sullivan as they hunt down various mystical artifacts. Victor Sullivan is a longtime partner of Drake and a treasure hunter as well. Sullivan has mentored Drake for some time and is a father figure for him. Sullivan is a business partner of Drake's. He is meant to act as a partner, mentor, and provides insight into his criminal activities. Sullivan first appears near the beginning of Uncharted: Drake's Fortune when he rescues Drake and Fisher from a pirate attack at sea with his seaplane, where they abandon Fisher using a map found in the coffin of Francis Drake to hunt down the treasure of El Dorado. After discovering that the Spanish had removed the statue centuries before, the two come across a U-boat in the middle of the jungle. There, Gabriel Roman takes Sullivan hostage, eventually shooting him. Though presumed dead, Sullivan shows up later, and Drake must rescue him from a group of mercenaries who are forcing him to help them find the statue. 3rd place, Mario and Luigi. Mario and Luigi have shared several games because these games required continual cooperation between the two brothers. Luigi never steps out of Mario's shadow, but it's nice that the legendary brothers are still able to work. Players control Mario Brothers in multiplayer mode as they travel the Mushroom Kingdom to rescue Princess Toadstool from Bowser King Koopa. They must traverse side-scrolling stages while avoiding hazards such as enemies and pits with the aid of power-ups such as the Super Mushroom, Fire Flower, and Starman to achieve different levels. Mario Brothers is one of the best-selling games of all time, with more than 50 million copies sold worldwide. 2nd place, Ratchet and Clank. After almost 2 decades, Ratchet and Clank are still one of the most loved duos and are seen in 16 games and 8 platforms together. The games take place in a science fiction setting and follow the adventures of Ratchet, a humanoid Lombax who is a mechanic, and Clank is a diminutive robot as they travel through the universe, saving it from evil forces that consistently threaten it. The series is noted for many exotic and unique weapons and gadgets. These iconic buddies get to travel between planets, solving puzzles and defeating enemies, and ultimately trying to thwart the plans of various evil geniuses attempting to take over the universe. Ratchet and Clank have always depended primarily upon their collaboration. Ratchet, the muscle of the pair, wields his trusty wrench as well as all of the weapons, while Clank is responsible for finessing their movement and the more technically related encounters. Pitting the stolid, robotic Clank against the brash and emotional Ratchet has always created quite an interesting dynamic. And even though their initial relationship was rocky at best, their touching connection is remarkable. Throughout the series, they've grown simultaneously closer and independent. It could be argued that of all the duos in game history, Ratchet and Clank are the most stereotypical. The games have depended upon the duo's ability to work together, and they've had equal relevance to the storylines. First place, Elliot Salem and Tyson Rios. Army of Two is a third-person shooter video game series developed by EA Montreal. The first game in the series, Army of Two, was released in March 2008 for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 consoles. Army of Two's main feature is the necessity to use coordinated teamwork to accomplish the goals. The game can be played by multiple players, but a partner artificial intelligence is also included and programmed to follow the player's strategies. Elliot Salem is a strong and smart soldier, whereas Rios is rash and impulsive. Together, their relationship is unbreakable, as Rios loves to be with Elliot, whereas Elliot makes a move to fight the enemies. These boys are meant to be together, and together they can bring more fun and thrill to the game. So what are your thoughts on all these game duos? Let us know in the comments below. Also, make sure to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time for more.